Anak, hindi ko naman sinasabi talagang tigilan mo na yan. Ang tigas kasi ng ulo mo eh. Ang sinasabi ko, mag-isip ka naman ng praktikal. Hindi ka na natututo. Paano ka naman kapag wala na kami? Hindi ka pwedeng umasa lang sa talento mo. Kailangan matuto ka talaga at maging realidad kung anong mangyayari sa hinaharap. Yun lang yun, anak. Be realistic, Alexa.
Realistic. A word so gingerly delivered, you do not see its heaviness, its ability to fracture marrow, to seep into bone and settle there, festering all hints of life. It does not shout, nor does it sneer. Instead, it is clothed in love, concern bleeding through each syllable. The word rests between us, like untouched food cooling on porcelain plates, steam thinning into air neither of us dares disturb. But I have not grown oblivious. I know where it comes from. The terror of raising a child in a nation that devours the hopeful. Outside, a tricycle coughs down the street. Electric wires sag against the bruised sky. Somewhere, a neighbor's radio hums a love song written by someone who was once told the same thing. The syllables slip into my being, louder than my own conscience, quiet as inheritance. And in this household, realism smells like liniment and overtime. It sounds like coins counted twice. It looks like dreams packed carefully into trunks and balikbayan boxes, sent elsewhere to survive. I laugh at the idea, the irony truly, of art being a garnish on an overfilled plate. But I have walked through Manila at dusk, jeepney lights flickering like stubborn constellations, and watching murals bloom on cracked cement, color insisting on existence where poverty tried to mute it. I have heard guitars cry beneath overpasses, voices rising above traffic and smog, carrying stories no textbook bothered to archive. Tell me, Philippines, if art is indulgence, why does it echo in every corner of you? Your fiestas throb with rhythm. Your protests march with chant and song, and your heartbreak spills into cinema and makes strangers weep in darkened rooms. You are stitched together by stories, and yet when a child says, "I want to make," you answer, "Make money." When a student says, "I want to create," you reply, "Create stability." You hang paintings in government halls, but tell the painter to find something safer. You blast music from jeepneys, but ask the musician for a backup plan. You call passion beautiful, but never practical. So we learn. We learn to soften our voices before they grow too certain, to call our longing a phase, to tuck sketches between calculus notes, to hum melodies under our breath as if they were secrets we could outgrow. We learn the choreography of compromise, how to nod at advice while quietly folding pieces of ourselves into smaller and smaller shapes. I have felt it, the domestication of desire. Edges sanded down until they no longer startle anyone. Colors diluted into something employable. Dreams translated into language recruiters understand. I have imagined the safer life, a desk that does not wobble, a title engraved in polite lettering. In that vision, everything stands upright. Everything is steady. Everything except me. Because something in my chest refuses to quiet. It thrashes against this prophecy like a bird mistaking glass for sky. It asks inconvenient questions at inopportune hours. It does not understand why survival must come at the expense of being alive. Tell me, is growing up merely the art of becoming smaller? Is maturity the slow rehearsal of disappearance? I have watched classmates trade canvases for call center scripts, their voices trained to please strangers in accents not their own. I have watched brilliance rerouted into spreadsheets, creativity siphoned into presentations no one will remember. And each time, the country nods approvingly, stable, responsible, practical. But I see the flicker behind their eyes, the quiet mourning for something unnamed. We are not taught to chase fire here. We are taught to contain it, to cup it carefully so it does not burn too bright, so it does not scare employers, so it does not embarrass our parents. And slowly, the flame forgets how to be wild. And still, I am afraid. Afraid that you are right. Afraid that passion is a luxury the soil cannot afford. Afraid that one day I will stand at the same table counting coins, twice whispering the same warning to a child who looks just like me. Fear is hereditary here. It passes from palm to palm like loose change, like recipes, like expectations. But so does fire. Philippines, you cannot keep teaching us that dreaming is reckless, while draping yourself in the very art you refuse to nourish. You cannot export our brilliance and then claim surprise when it blooms elsewhere. You cannot applaud us abroad and doubt us at home. We are not garnish, we are marrow, not decorative, but essential. The thing that keeps the body alive even when the skin looks intact. Strip a nation of its artists and it may still stand, but it will be hollow. Strip a child of their calling and they may still survive, but they will not ignite. And Mama, I hear you. I hear the tremor behind your lectures. I know you are not trying to silence me, only to shield me. But there are wounds that safety cannot prevent. And there is a different kind of death in living half alive. So if I must struggle, let it be for something that breathes. If I must fear, let it be while burning bright. You told me to be realistic, and here is my realism. A country that devours the hopeful will one day starve, and I refuse to be another quiet offering laid upon its table. Marrow is not optional, and neither am I.